Back from vacation. Got a different type of video for you today. I don't got gaming content for you because I was away. Took a little trip. I'll be posting that video on my other channel. But I came here to talk about a topic that's been on my mind a lot recently. In the gaming landscape. And I want to make that clear because I think the gaming community in recent years has actually grown a ton. It's been amazing. We have access to a lot more things now, like Reddit, Discord. Like, there's so many ways for us to be together and talk and find each other and help each other out and game together. So the gaming community has, chef's kiss, been phenomenal to me and has continued to grow. But what hasn't been phenomenal for me is the gaming landscape. And let me really break down what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the type of games that have been coming out, the content in the games, the pay to win mentality with a lot of these games that are coming out. Like, a lot of the stuff that's going on just feels like rinse and repeat, and it feels like so much content is coming out so fast you could never keep up with it. It almost feels impossible. It feels like every month or every 2 months there's a new game. I have to get a new game, a new 2 games, or whatever, 3 games, because all my friends or different groups of my friends are trying to, get on Monster Hunters, Marvel Rivals, whatever, Split Fiction, whatever new game just came out. And, there's all the remakes too. We can talk about the 1500 Doom that's coming out, the 5000 Assassin's Creed. Like, it feels like they're rinsing and repeating games so often, and there's no care for the player base. Like, I'm sure that people producing these games are putting a lot of effort into it. Some stories are being changed up. The storylines are being changed up. Things are a little bit different, but it almost feels monotonous. Feels like the same stuff is happening in every game. It's like, oh, I'm playing Assassin's Creed and I'm using the same weapons after 10 years. Basically the same graphics. Basically the same story. Like, give me something new. 2K. Oh, man. Don't get me started on sports games. Especially not 2K. I haven't played 2K in like 5 years. Because the last time I played 2K was COVID. And the only reason I played it was because there was nothing else to do. And all my friends were on it. But I can't. I can't anymore. It's the same freaking game all the time. And if you're not grinding for 3 to 5 hours a day, every single day, especially in sports games, you're never going to get anywhere. And then you gotta pay to win. Like, Madden is a great example. I end up just playing regs. MLB, end up just playing online regular games. Like, I can't even freaking play the Dynasty mode or the Ultimate Team. Even 2K, I can't play my team. I can't play my career. Because I gotta drop $100, $200 every week to get new cards and new packs and upgrade my player. And I'm just frustrated with the landscape as a whole. I mean, you tell me how you feel in the comments. We could start a conversation about this. We could start a Discord. We could start a Reddit. You let me know. And we could really talk about this and really shoot the stuff. But it feels like over and over again, the gaming developers, not only do they ignore the community. Not all, but certain. Not only do they care about just bottom line and profit, and not only do they continue to just remake the same games over and over again, but they don't value their own player base at all. The people that have been gaming for the last 20 years, that have, and I'm not saying the landscape is not the best it's ever been. It is. But it feels so repetitive. Like, I came from PS1, Sega Genesis. For a short time, I'm younger. But for a short time I played a little Atari. But it's like, jeez, we can't get a big title every other year. Not even every other year. Maybe every 3 years. But like when I was a kid, when a big title came out, it felt like a big deal. And you had to go get the game and actually, put it into the console and play it. And I don't need the nostalgic feel because, it's nice now that you can get a game, have it pre-ordered, and you might get early access to it. You're going to play it maybe a day early, a couple hours early, whatever. That's really cool. I appreciate that. But it's also the fact that these games are freaking double the price. Like when I was younger, it was like $40-$50 to get a game. Now it's $80. And then you gotta drop $100 in the game to get the things you want. I remember I had a grind. I had a grind for the cosmetics. I had a grind for everything. Granted, yes, a lot of the games I played when I was younger were single player games. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we even had a multiplayer game until like the early 2000s, mid 2000s. And it went to PC first. Like console didn't have online for a little bit longer, if I'm right. Like I remember my mom's friend had a boyfriend who had a PC, and I watched him play Call of Duty for the first time when I was younger. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is life-changing. Like you're playing with other people on the computer, like what the heck? And you could talk to them. If I'm right, I might be right. I might be wrong, but I think you could talk to them too. And I didn't have that. I still don't have a PC. Till this day, I still don't have a PC. Granted, I want one. I hope that one day I can get one. But to thrive for those titles that we used to get and to thrive for that feeling I used to get, it feels like it went away. And that's just the gaming landscape right now. It feels like gaming really is dead. Excuse my chair. It feels like gaming really is dead. If I'm bugging out, let me know. Like, if I'm crazy, tell me I'm freaking crazy. But I just don't feel like it hits the way it used to. I play these games now, and I'm just like, I just want to play it to finish it. Not every game. I'm not saying every game. But a lot of games, it feels like I'm playing it just to finish it. And then even, like, with the cloud-based servers that we have now. And when I say cloud-based servers, I mean like the PlayStation Plus, you got like the different tiers. Xbox, you got, the different tiers over there, and they give you games every month for free and whatnot. But even the games they give you for free, like, damn, we could do a little bit better. I might be insane, but like I've tried to reach out to Sony. I've tried to email them. I've tried to write letters. I've tried everything in my power to get to Sony because I'm like, hey, look, like I hope that you would at least want to listen to community to hear what we want on there. And I'm not saying you have to listen to everybody. That's crazy. There's a big player base between PlayStation, Xbox, and even PC. Like, there's a huge player base. I'm not saying listen to everybody for like the drops and everything like that, especially on like PlayStation Plus and whatnot. But let some people from the community have a voice. And it doesn't have to be the biggest influencer. It doesn't have to be a content creator. It doesn't have to be an influencer at all. But, like, just let some people from the community have some sort of take on what games they want, what months they want games to come out. Things like that. Because even I remember in recent memory, and when I say recent, I mean a couple years ago, Outlast dropped on PlayStation Plus, but it dropped in February. It's a horror game. Like, why wouldn't it drop in October? I don't know. There's just certain things that I'm just like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you drop a horror game on PlayStation Plus in February? Not to say it needed to be like a Valentine game or something like that. I think that would have been rather corny, and I probably wouldn't have played it. But, like, you could have dropped anything else. You could have dropped, like, an action game, anything. But you dropped Outlast. It was an amazing title. Amazing game. I played it, like, 3 times. But my point is, it just feels like the devs don't care, and we need some more love. We need some more love in the landscape. We have our big titles that come out every now and then, but it just doesn't feel like it used to. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want more talks like this.
Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we go.